In international news, during a tense Oval Office meeting, the US President Donald Trump confronted South African President Cyril Ramaphosa with videos and images he claimed showed a genocide against white farmers in South Africa. What started as a light-hearted exchange turned very serious when Trump dimmed the lights and played a montage of alleged violence and inflammatory speeches by black people in South Africa. Take a look at this ambush.
Excuse me, turn the lights down. Turn the lights down and just put this on. It's right behind you. Johan.
There's nothing this parliament can do. With or without you, people are going to occupy land. We require no permission from you, from the president, from no one. We don't care. We can do whatever you want to do. Who are you to tell us whether we can occupy land or not? We are going to occupy land. South Africa, occupy land.
Now this is very bad. These are burial sites right here. Burial sites. Over 1,000 of white farmers, and those cars are lined up to pay love on a Sunday morning. Each one of those white things you see is a cross.
Now, President Ramaphosa sat mostly silent as the footage rolled, but later responding that the clips did not reflect his official government policy. President Trump has also handed Ramaphosa what appeared to be printouts of stories of white people being attacked in South Africa. But despite this awkward moment, Ramaphosa described the meeting, which lasted about 3 hours, as having gone very well. President Trump loves the element of surprise. This is reminiscent of what he did to Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky in February. He loves the element of surprise. He wants to show you receipts, and he's bringing the evidence. He's not a cha-cha-cha president. But should this element of surprise, does it connote a disrespect to a leader? He wasn't expecting that video to be played. You dim the lights, and in essence, you turn the Oval Office into a sort of investigation ground. But anyway, if you guys have an interesting perspective you'd like to share, please tag us with the hashtag #TrendingNow on any social media platform. I promise you that we are listening. I'm going to take 2 tweets about this. At Templar says, President Trump is an absolute G for what he's doing there. There is no other president or politician who would have the brass to do what he just did. Never before, and most likely never again after him. He just cuts through all the nonsense and says, roll the tape. That is what I voted for. Let's take another look at social media. Atrikan says, when South Africa the guys who took Israel to the International Court of Justice over genocide accusations? Shameless duplicity. Team, Ramaphosa never expected it. He never thought that that was coming. And to sit down, you know, he was there to foster peace relations between South Africa and America. Just 2 weeks ago, a lot of Afrikaners sought refuge in America, white Afrikaners who said they were fleeing prosecution. Yeah. And now President Trump is still pushing this whole narrative of a white genocide going on in South Africa and ambushed the South African president.
You see, when you ambush somebody like that with the stark reality of what's happening, the information sticks. And since he's Mr. President, that information will stick. And with the hope that when he goes back to South Africa, it will be on the front burner on what he wants to do. So it's a strategy, it's a good strategy and all that. But I want to ask Trump, what about the videos of racism in the United States, white policemen brutalizing black people and all that? I'm sure he has seen the videos too. So maybe somebody should should ambush him with those. Very effective strategy that he used, because I'm definitely sure that Ramaphosa will not forget that moment for a very long time. Banky W and how the modern husband should be. It is happening in a lot of homes. Men are cooking, cleaning, washing, and doing all that. It's happening in a lot of homes. It happens in mine. I'm not saying that because I'm on TV. I'm saying that because it's true. You know, it's happening. But there are still some men that believe that there are set out chores for women and set out chores for men. Look, whatever makes your home move smoothly without quarrel, and whatever makes your home a paradise to live in, that's what you should do as a man. And I think I should stop there.
Absolutely. And I'll pick up that story, Banky W story, from where you stopped, Etoma. Shout out to you, Danny Boy, for all you have been doing for your support.
Shout out to you, Danny Boy.
He's been very supportive. He does a lot of cooking.
It's a time to share the testimony.
Of course, he does a lot of cooking. He does a lot of the chores at home. He's supportive in every way he can, and I appreciate that. That's all I will say. But kudos to you, Banky W. And for Trump, I guess he has forgotten apartheid and why Nelson Mandela and the black Africans had to fight for that at that time. I'm even sure Cyril Ramaphosa was part of that fight during that period. But I'll leave it here that that story is not true, even from the evidence he said he brought out.
Right, my wife is not here to do the shout out for me. I'll do it for myself because I compete with her on everything, including kitchen, cleaning and everything. So
we have some good men on
this
stage.
Absolutely. I'm a proud when it comes to that. But I'm largely interested in what Trump did. I disagree with you, Etoma, because Trump, what he has done is nothing other than hypocrisy. We see all the genocide going on, the war crimes that are going on in Israel, where children, women, everyone is being killed. Just allow me to just quickly, land on this. So it's very important. It's very important for Trump to work on this rather than double standard.